Hey guys, welcome back to another edition of Quad's Rage. Like I've done before, and I'll probably continue doing, I have multiple topics I want to talk about, good, bad, and then if you don't like it, then don't watch. If you do, keep watching. But we'll start off with the first one. First off, the Pro Wrestling Pulse, we'll be doing our Q&A this weekend, so make sure you get your questions in. If you have them already in, that's fine. If you have more, just keep adding them. I believe we're going to film it Sunday, not 100% sure, but it'll be this weekend, so it should be up soon. Number 2, I want to thank B-Daddy J again for the great intro you saw, and you'll see at the end. And then number 3, I want to thank J-Man for helping me edit, so got all those covered. So let's start off with the raging. First thing is actually not really positive or negative. It's Mother Nature. Where we live, we're supposed to be hit by all the snow, ice, freezing rain shit coming tomorrow, today, who knows. I just love how people think the world's going to come to an end when we get snow. They get 18 loaves of bread, 2 gallons of milk, and they think they're going to survive. If we lose power, then you're screwed on the milk. And bread, you can only eat so much bread before it just gets old. So it'll be interesting to see how much we actually get, or if we get anything at all. So we'll probably mention something about that in the Q&A, so watch out for that. Number 2 is a new WWE title belt that Rock premiered, I guess, brought out. I don't know what the correct word is. Debuted? There you go. That's a good word. On Monday Night Raw. I didn't get to see it live, but J-Man and myself, I don't like it. I rather like them keep the old spinner belt without the spinning part, just have that sitting there, because we're going to be stuck with this one for a while, so we should do something, I guess, more unique, or go to one of the old school ones. It just looks plain Jane. I'm really not a big fan of it. I really wish they had like a competition of like let fans draw it out, and choose which one, let them choose from off that, but it's not my choice, so that's my second one. I guess my next 2 are not so happy topics, so here comes the fun part. Let's go with this one. People, what drives me crazy about relationships are when you break up. I was always told whenever you break up with somebody, you can become friends, but it's always very awkward. That's what it always seems like for me. Whenever I break up with somebody, or if I date them for a while, and I try to like communicate with them, it's really awkward. We have the memories of what happened with that, but what I don't understand is the people who go back and forth, off and on type of shit. Whenever you both badmouth each other so much, but then at the end of the night you're always together. Either get on the boat or go back on the shore. You can't be on both. You can't be fucking the girl. You can be fucking the girl and say you hate her, but then whenever it comes down to it and the girl starts moving on and you become pissed and you become jealous and then you start saying more things and you hurt more people, it just makes no sense. Either you're still with the person or you finally break up with them. And it just, I guess it's confusing me because I've always been, whenever I'm done with the girl, that sounds very bad. Whenever I break up with a girl, I just become friends with them, if that. Usually I just have the memories and just move on and try to find new girls, but I don't know, it just confuses me. If somebody can explain it to me, it'd be great, but it's very difficult to figure out in where we live, because all the fruits. And then my last topic actually, this is actually a very quick one compared to my last one, is people who like to talk shit on everybody. Or like the people who want to bully other people because I guess they're so insecure about themselves. This weekend I was working, and I work at a certain bar, and I bounce and all that, and blah blah blah. We had this drunk guy walk up to me, and first of all he called me a bitch. Whatever, you're drunk. I start laughing. Then he called me an asshole. Okay, whatever. Once again, really doesn't bother me. And then he started pushing me. This dude was 6'5", about 320. Big dude. Pushed me, kind of caught me off guard, really wasn't paying attention. Just brushed it off, okay, he's drunk. And then he got in my face. And the one thing that drives me nuts about people who bully And I don't want to sound like the WWE's campaign of don't bully, anti-bullying, of don't do this, don't do that type shit. Is people who bring up topics that you shouldn't really bully people about. Like, okay, like the family. If you bring up family with me, like if you start bad-mouthing my family, me and you are going to go. I don't care who you are. I don't care how big you are. I don't care if you're stacked with friends. If it's me versus 12 guys, I'm going to go down swinging. But this dude says something about my little sister, who's below the age of 18, and said he was going to do something to her. And then that really caught my attention. Because what he said was something that my sister's growing up, I understand. I'm the big brother. I'm supposed to protect her and all that. I understand shit's going to happen. But when he says this at the age of 21, 22 years old, 23, whatever he is, says he's going to do this to my little sister, he's lucky he didn't get dropped. I don't care how big you are, you're going to get dropped. Because the little ignorant thing he said really caught me off guard. Then he said something about my mother. And that's another forbidden topic you bring up with me. Is family and religion. Because those two things are very, very close to me. I don't care about anything else. You can talk about whatever. You can talk about my friends. But you know I'm going to defend them. But I'm not going to sit here and drop you if you call one of my friends an asshole. Because either he is one or he'll defend himself and I have his back. But whenever you bring up family to me, you're going to get hit. So I said something back to him, and then he thought it was necessary to shove me into one of our female bartenders who was working that night. But the thing that really bothers me is he realized that I was sober, realized that I was one of the smallest bouncers there. So why does he bully people? So pretty much all the story has to wrap around is, why do people bully people? And that is because they're ignorant assholes. And I really wish these bullies would just go away. If you're that insecure with yourself and you're bullying each other, then just go away. That is all.